out to the 25.
Yellow. 43. 43.
And Mahomes going to put it up right away. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now Mahomes. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce from 13 yards out. And the Chiefs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Well, the lost sleep that the defensive coordinator had all week preparing for this game, a good portion of it was trying to prepare for him because he's absolutely a phenomenal player.
And a lot of times around the goal line, they know it's going to him. It's just so hard to stop.
And that's where it really becomes difficult because you're exactly right. They know it's going to him, yet they still can't stop it. That tells you when you're a dominant player.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 right at the 30. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. They'll go to Barkley again. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A first down carry for Barkley. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. Hurts sets up to throw it. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Partner, when you're playing cover two, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 53 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
I don't care what the game plan was coming in. After these runs,
you're running it, right?
you make sure you keep circling on your play sheet, running plays that are working, and keep patting those big offensive linemen on the back. They're doing a great job.
Goes without saying. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. They'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 21. Now here's Mahomes. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Mahomes. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Yellow. Easy. Yellow.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes being chased out left. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll run for it with Pacheco. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Throwing now is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. They go I formation. Fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost art, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
Butker on for the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Butker now to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 36. Here's Hurts to throw. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he's wrapped up. Taken down, back at the 25. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Well, that's a big defensive stop there, and it takes away a lot of momentum from the offense. Coming off that big completion the prior snap. Give big credit to the defense for bouncing back.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. In motion goes the tight end. Hurts. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And they're going to get him down shy of the 1st at about the 13-yard line. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are back within a score. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
84 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. That's caught inside the 20. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 3rd down and 1. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
He's already found the end zone once in this half, and they do a nice job there pushing him backwards and denied his bid for a second score.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here's Mahomes, third and goal. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Hurts fumbles it. And this will be gathered up in the end zone, and that's a defensive touchdown. Once that ball was loose, the question was, would this be 2 or would it be 6? It's 6. The defense able to pounce on it.
And for the offense, the training didn't really kick in, did it? Once that ball comes loose, you've got to get on it, make sure that you recover it, or make sure you punch it out of the end zone. Anything but give it to the defense to score a touchdown.
Now another shot here at the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. "19 seconds showing to play in the half as they come up here 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Chris Jones able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They'll throw now on the final play. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback, and the 3rd quarter will start from the 30. ready at the line. This Philly offense set to go. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
63.
From the 35 on second down. Hurts eluding the pressure right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Barkley, inside handoff. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From just shy of midfield, Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 32-yard line. From the gun, it's Hurts. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're on a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
This is caught. It's Brown. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, 32 yards. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. Elliott good on the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, it's some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure,
and that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 76 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 right at the 30. He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. And he's got room. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 90 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. Running left, it's Barkley. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Got him in. It's Brown. And, boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll run with Barkley. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. Saquon Barkley denied on 4th down. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. Well, they knew who to turn to on 4th down. Their horse, they needed the short yardage. He just couldn't get it.
And that's the surprise because normally that's bread and butter for them, right? Hand it to the big guy, let him go, pick up the 1st down. Didn't get it there. All credit to the defense. Usually, even if they know he's coming, he can't be stopped, and they got it done on that play.
This is part of why this guy's got multiple MVPs on the mantle. We're used to seeing him make the impossible throws, but here Mahomes knows he's got nothing, so he wisely just gets rid of it.
Mahomes now to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Attack, attack!
Now Mahomes. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Mahomes going to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Looking to throw is Mahomes. This will be caught by Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. Mahomes in the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Come back! 15!
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Xavier Worthy, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call
shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been founded, yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in the music. I'm born in the music. Brand new horizon, the world's in my hands and the sun's tantalizing. Grab hold of mine if you want some good time, and it's been too long and you need some unwinding. Woo! Shake it low, shake it low.
Once called Carolinas Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium, or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reid to get this one going. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Justin Reid with the tackle. Goff working from the pistol. Pass is caught. That's Tim Patrick. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. This is Gibbs on 2nd down. He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. They had gotten the ball moving, Brock. We're seeing some progress on their debut possession.
They were following the script well, but of course, nobody scripts turnover.
No, they don't. So does that totally erase the positives that they could otherwise take away from that opening drive?
Yes and no. I mean, every possession is such a premium in this league, but you do know we can move this ball. We've just got to take better care of it.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Escapes the pocket. Finally lets this one go deep. This is brought in at the 50. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Amik Robertson takes it away. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage in Impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cut.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Big gain downfield. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions parlay the interception into points. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. McCole Hardman now on the return. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Attack.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Gets everything he has under this throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions take possession of the football.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, they put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception. You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
From the gun, Goff. He's got it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Motioning left is their running back. The back's got it.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. Back now, pressure on its way. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. And the next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Throwing again. It's Goff. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 13-0 lead. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Hardman with a return. Returns looking good so far. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Has a man. It's Brown. The defenders are there to get him at the line. Brought down by the veteran, Carlton Davis. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. It's a two-score game early. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They start out 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Pride connecting with Xavier Worthy there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Yellow. 43.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Pacheco hauls it in. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Open space inside the 40. And he gets this all the way to the 31-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. First down throw, Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. From the gun, it's Mahomes. This is pulled in by Mecole Hardman. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
Hey, 15. 57, call it, 57, right.
3rd and short, here's Mahomes. And he's gonna score, touchdown Kansas City! The Chiefs make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs, they're going to be set up in goal to go after a great return down inside the 10.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But the
pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. He got maybe a yard there, so a long 3rd and goal coming up.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Flushed out of the pocket. He's running for it. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. High percentage look for him here from the left hash.
in that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Orange, orange. Cut. 76, tell him. 76. 76. Cut.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Looking for a target. Now he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Throwing is Mahomes. He's on the move. Now he takes it. The ball is out! And out of bounds inside the 5. Ooh, the sideline saves him there. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal. Pacheco has the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs push their lead to 3. Butker on now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
To throw again here, second and 10. It's Goff. He puts some air under this one, deep right. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Chiefs take possession off their second interception of the game. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines.
And the Lions get him, down he goes! And the big play drives them backwards, second down coming up. Another try following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Throwing from near his own goal line. Uh-oh, it's loose. Live ball inside the end zone. Oh, no, and it bounces out of their own end zone. That's going to be a safety. Well, this has been one of the big stories of the game, partner. He has been sacked over and over and over here. And this time, cost him more than just yards. It cost him 2 points and possession. Former quarterback, man, what are you thinking at this point in the game?
I'm thinking I'm going to be spending a lot of time in the training room to get my body right. And I think, were you Marshawn Lynch right there? Over and over
there
and
you
over.
Go. Let's go. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. A give left side for Gibbs. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Drew Tranquill with the pick. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Might be a little bigger than the defensive backs. Might carry, a little more weight than their more agile teammates in coverage. But those backers can be just as dangerous when you're trying to throw that football.
Yeah, ball hawk is everybody. I mean, we even see defensive linemen when that ball gets tipped to go get it. Many of these linebackers, Kate, today, they transition from safeties in college to linebackers because this game requires you to run sideline to sideline. And then when you can pick it and pick six it, you become one of the better linebackers in the game.
Here comes Williams on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
Ric Flair.
Goff trying again here after the pick. St. Brown there to bring it in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 38. He's got Khalif Raymond. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Goff on 1st and 10. Pass complete to Gibbs. And he's out of bounds right at their 25-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
5. DC. Hey, 76.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. This 42 yards from the right hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And that gets them back within 5. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Stopped on the play by Za'Darius Smith. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. He has the first over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. The Dory up offense here. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Blitz coming, Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs push the lead up to 12. Butker on now to kick this one away. Khalif Raymond to return it. And look at this return. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is complete to Gibbs.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
4 down. Cut.
From the gun, Goff. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Offense up to the line fast. On 1st down, it's Goff. Into traffic, complete. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Value 3.
1st down throw from Goff. Into the hands of Gibbs. He's got a gain of 6 there. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop. Working quickly here. From the 21. He's got it near the 8. Touchdown, Detroit. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Hardman with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Dose of the hurry-up offense here. It's Pacheco on 3rd. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Offense up to the line fast. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Has his man, it's Pacheco. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Pacheco holds it in. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
They did it! He made the interception! Brian Branch has it! Hits the 20! And he takes this one back for the pick 6! And now the Lions lining up for a very important 2-point try. They'll motion him out of the backfield. He's throwing for it. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th. Well, that right there, a very important 2-point conversion, Brock. Their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math is pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. Puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, it's certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Mahomes trying to get after the pick. He'll get this one to Brown. And he gets It's leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Second down run by Pacheco. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Attack!
From the 39. He's got him. That's Pacheco. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down throw, Mahomes. Catch made underneath by the back. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Another throw for Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Travis Kelce, the intended target. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Oh, he lost the football. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. He'll be touchdown short of the marker, so 4th down coming up. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Chiefs trail by a field goal. Offense going for it here. 4th and 5. Running back sent in motion. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. St. Brown there to bring it in. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Pass complete to Gibbs. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Ric Flair. Whirling. 14. 14. Shell. Touch.
Back to throw. He has the first over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Hey, Shell.
Running it with David Montgomery. And they've got him.
I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G, I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in she just made a beat. I got rolling over. Speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my they say yeah. I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I release my soul, now they taking pictures of it. Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 545, had the lights on us. Fries for the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She racing to me like an athlete. She took with the G's, then she know it. Yeah. It's eyes on the prize, I can't live life in disguise. Cause bro recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tight like ties. On the industry advice, I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in the sky. We lit in real life, we don't pay to be verified. We just manifest, lay and grind on the rise. We defy the odds like it's nothing, time after time. God bless this eternal shine, yeah. Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 545, had the lights on us. Fries for the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She racing to me like an athlete. She took with the G's, then she know it. Eyes on the prize just to see how far I go. Yeah. Shooting star, yeah. All over the globe. Hard work, all I ever know. So nobody could tell me I'm not what my way and go. Yeah. I'm in my zone, yeah, through this microphone. The way they looking at me like they seen a UFO. Yeah.
Run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. You see us out here getting to the bag. Run the numbers up and run it back. Run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back.
It's a stadium so big, you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Dallas. Mecole Hardman now on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offense in the hurry up here. 2nd and 4. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. No one around. He's got space. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when he could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. First and 10 now from the 30. Goff taking it right to the air. Here's a loft deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish off their opening drive. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Getting out to his left. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Back to throw, Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
He put some juice on it deep. He's got it inside the 10. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. Pacheco finds the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs break the tie here in the first. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Butker on now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Goff working from the pistol. He puts some air under it. Deep down the middle it goes. He lays out for it and makes the catch. Working quickly here. First down throw from Goff. Chased out to his right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing from near his own goal line. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point of the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions are finally stopped on the return. But they'll still take over on the edge of the red zone. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
On first down, it's gone. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
You know, they say you never go broke taking a profit. Just find that completion. And it may not be a Benjamin, but even those little dollar bills start to add up.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. From the gun, Goff. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll go for it, Goff. They left him wide open. It's complete. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions tie things up at 14. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Return's looking good so far. Oh, still going. And a great return goes out of bounds just a few seconds short of the promised land, right at the 15-yard line.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs break the tie here in the first. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
He's got Khalif Raymond. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Laporta pulls it in along the sideline. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the red zone. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. Goff on 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We've got 2nd and 15. And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. Brought in close to the 8. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions tie this game at 21. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. Escapes a defender. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
They kick the running back in motion. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Offense up to the line fast. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He's got it at the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside.
And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a second quarter lead. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. Khalif Raymond to return it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. He's on the move. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here. Goff back to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half.
Great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They're now set for 1st and 10. They'll go right side with Gibbs. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Chiefs' 25-yard line.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Goff setting to throw. Connection made to Raymond. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. From the red zone now. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Lions tie us up 28-all. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Mahomes. He's going to push one deep down the right. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. On the carry, it's Pacheco. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. This one falls incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. And they got Holmes. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Drew Tranquill with the pick. And the Chiefs might be able to get some points late after the interception.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the 2nd half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Tight end going in motion here. He finds Laporta. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Working quickly here. Finds Laporta. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down throw from Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. This is Gibbs on second down. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Offense up to the line fast. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. On first down, it's gone. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Chiefs will be set up great after a terrific return down inside the 15.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
First down throw, Mahomes. Chased out to his right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second down. Back to throw, Mahomes. Touchdown, Kansas City. You should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Raymond on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there.
At their own 39-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And they pick him off again. And the Chiefs are going to take over after the interception. Oh, man, Brock. Somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him. Seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling. It's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Slot man motioned over. Throw on third down. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. Travis Kelce the touchdown. His third through the air this game. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
He will get into the end zone. They go for two, and that gives them a 3-score advantage. Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Raymond there to grab it. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the Lions the first. From the gun, Goff. St. Brown's got it, complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Working quickly here. Goff on first and 10. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Goff now on third down. Completed to his running back. And he gets this forward to the 19. This is the end of the third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. The drive picks up here, first and 10. A give to Gibbs. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Out of the shotgun, Goff. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
Just something off in the rhythm of the passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Shotgun now on third down. This throw is caught. And in for the Detroit touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions make it an 11-point ball game.
46, Lions 35.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Hardman with a return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Rolling out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. That's 5, it looks like, on the play, so now it's going to be 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got him. That's Pacheco. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Pacheco. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Chiefs up by 11. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. It's Pacheco again. And he's able to get this down to the 36. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Forced out to his right. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Wow, they're going to pass it here. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
You know I love the language of football. Just the terminology that comes with it. It's a whole new language out there. But in many playbooks, Kate, that's called cross-country. Speaks for itself. You got to run from one spot all the way across the field. Those two did it very well. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Yeah.